we interrupt your doom scrolling to bring you a special news report.
Welcome to Flashback Fridays, where memories unfold. We're diving into the past, where classic stories are told. Nintendo, Sega, Super Nintendo, and more. We're unlocking the treasures that gaming has in store. Flashback Fridays. It's the time machine of fun, retro games and laughter. Our journey just begun. Grab your controller. Let's rewind and play. Nostalgia's calling. It's Flashback Friday.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another round of Flashback Fridays here on Unexpectedly Random Live. We are continuing our playthrough of MegaMan Legends 2 from the PS1. For those of you watching after the stream, I do want to remind you that we stream these videos live at twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. We are here Monday through Saturday at roughly, seriously, very roughly, 7 p.m. Central Time. But Flashback Fridays is only on Fridays at 7-ish o'clock p.m. Make sure you follow us on Twitch to join the chaos and check out our streaming schedule for the current lineup. We also have a Facebook and Instagram. Those are the best places to stay up to date with any changes that may occur pertaining to the streaming schedule. And we have a TikTok, and at least until tomorrow, the social media platform formerly known as Twitter, if you want to check us out over there, because allegedly tomorrow is when the TikTok reban goes into effect, and I haven't heard whether anybody has successfully purchased it. So that's fantabulous. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and get started here. I'm going to continue, but then I'm going to load from my state because I think it's more accurate. Memory card, slot 1. If you're just joining us for the first time today, welcome. If you're joining us for the not first time today, also, hey, welcome. Well, welcome back, I suppose. We are at the Mandapad, which tells everybody probably as little as it tells me. To recap, for those of you that haven't been here before, we went in, we fought a thing, and we experienced some stuff, and we prospered. So that's where we're currently at. I have this this grabby claw thing up here that I can make go wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. That's about the extent of my knowledge and expertise. All right. Target data. Whee! So we're going to, I think, the town. Oh, that's right. I was going to do this. Bloop. Okay, same place. Let me recalibrate. Okay. We are functional, operational, and ready to go kick a can. Boom. Come on, I just wanted to talk to him. Which is the talk button? There we go.
Miss Tron is back, bigger and better than before.
Okay, this is the way we're going because we already went that way. See where my little blue arrow is pointing? We already went that way, and we don't need to go that way anymore again. But apparently the pirates are here in the city. Hey, look, it's Tron.
The blue fellow's here.
You've got the electronic jammer set up, right?
Yes, Miss Tron.
Yes,
Let's
Miss
see.
Tron.
The voice synthesizer is all set. Okay, begin MegaMan Special Plan 3.
Do you think it will work?
Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But that doesn't mean we won't try.
Yes, Miss Tron.
All right then, let's have some fun with MegaMan. Long time no see, MegaMan. I had a feeling I might run into you here.
You're looking as good as ever. Well, as good as you can, considering how that good-for-nothing blonde treats you.
What you mean? When I ran into Miss Blondie, she told me all sorts of things. Like how she's glad she doesn't have to go out on digs with you. Do you think that's fair? She gets to relax while you run around getting shot at. Don't you think that's a little strange?
Well,
Wait, there's more. Haven't you ever
But wait,
noticed that
there's
she's
more.
using some of the money you give her for weapons development for herself? She's skimming off the top, and you don't even realize it.
what? Skimming?
She makes you all sorts of equipment and weapons, right? Do you really think it costs that much?
Yes.
You really are sick, aren't you? She was
Also
showing
yes.
off how much money she saved by stealing from you.
Ro would never say those kinds of things.
How can you be so sure? You can't judge a book by its cover. She might look sweet and innocent, but how do you know what she's really like? Looks like it's working. Who'd have thought?
Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't find out about that, Mega Man.
What? Roll?
But I guess it's too late to try to hide it now that Tron's told you. Don't worry about me. You don't need to come back. You could team up with Tron.
Roll?
Welcome, Tejamus. Thanks for checking
I don't
in.
want him either. Well, maybe. If he gets on his hands and knees and begs me, I might consider it. You really don't care if I have him? Me? No, not at all.
But...
Right. Just wait till I get through with him.
Take this! Mega Man? Who's calling your name? Take this!
Wow. Yep.
Mega Man, take up some milk on the way home.
Destroyed the house.
Stop shooting at her, Mega Man. Take this!
Sumo crustacean.
Mega Man, behind you.
Ow.
Stand still! Take this! Take this! So much for that. Take this! Take this! Take this!
Oh. That's new. Really? We're doing air hockey again? Ow. If she hits me again with this thing, I'm toast. Yeah. Well, I don't know how I dodged that. Yikes. Yikes! Yeah. Stop it! Get destroyed.
MegaMan!
Huh? Roll? Is that you?
Finally! I don't know what happened, but your transmission suddenly got cut off. Huh? What is it, MegaMan?
Nothing, Roll. I knew you'd never say things like that.
Say things like what? Are you okay, MegaMan? You didn't get hit in the head or anything, did you?
I mean, like 7 times by crab
It's your favorite,
legs.
Pizza.
Really? It's been a while since we had that.
Uh-huh. I even managed to find some pepperoni.
Can't have a pizza without pepperoni.
Right.
It was a good idea, but it looks like their faith in each other can't be broken.
Look at him. Talking with her like they don't have a care in the world. Made a fool of me again.
Oh, you made a fool of yourself.
You...
What is it, MegaMan?
Oh, nothing.
Let's go. What's the matter, Miss Tron? I said let's get out of here.
It's kind of unfortunate, really. Okay, now that I have no health left, we're gonna take a momentary detour and go back and have Data heal us. Heal me, monkey! I need the heals, monkey. Thank you. And you know what? Let's go ahead and save too. Might as Wellington. Oh, do you have anything new to say? Little...
Huh? Where did everyone go? Guys? Hello?
Little Lego robot got left behind. Can't believe she destroyed all these houses. But at least the fence is still standing. It's a 10 out of 10 served bond voice. Well, thank you. Played far too many Zelda games. I want to break the pots. These pavers look like a significant tripping hazard. Ooh, this house is gonna be bigger on the inside, isn't it? Oh, it's actually not. That's cool. This appears to be very old. Looking at it is very soothing. Oh, are we gonna play Clefairy Says? This book looks very difficult. Let's kick it, make it less difficult. It's always frightening to get up in front of the class and write on the blackboard. Okay. This heats the entire room so that it's almost hot. There are many books covering all sorts of topics lined up. That is classic bookshelf function. Guess there's nothing in here for us. At least not yet. Pop. This is a very large mushroom-shaped building. Ah, invisible wall. Enter! Hello, monkey. This means I'm probably going to get attacked. Mandapad. Puck to ruins. I'm gonna puck to my head around. That's so weird. Ooh.
There he goes. Do you really think that there's a key here, Vola?
The other pirates.
Vola? Huh? Hey, Vola, where are you?
Huh? Did you say something, Claymore?
Did you say something, Claymore? Get with it, Vola. We might be the ones to find the Mother Lode. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
No, not at all. Why should I care? I've got enough money to keep me living the good life for a long time. I want out of this game. Get it, Claymore?
Come on, Vola, don't say that. I've dreamed of finding the Mother Lode for years. Help me out, huh? I'll let you take care of that blue kid. I'm going to check out another island.
All right, all right. Wouldn't want to get in the way of you and your treasure.
Well, that's probably good to keep in mind that he's going to disappear on us when we fight him in this,
Wow, it looks like no one's ever been in here before. Isn't it exciting, MegaMan? You're the first digger to see this ruin.
That has the eye of "I'm going to attack you" on it. Security system accessed. Card key required to activate main system. Well, that's inconvenient. This looks like the ick from that one episode of SpongeBob. When everybody gets infected and the Krusty Krab gets shut down due to a biohazard, and then they have Gary the Snail eat all of the ick to solve the problem because Gary's a bottom feeder, and that's exactly what bottom feeders do. My classic mapping out the entire room routine. Okay, so do we eeny meeny or do we left to right? That one's pulsating. This one's not pulsating. I think we're gonna go pulsating. Psych! So back to the original left to right plan. This one's green and not pulsating, so it's probably unlocked. I'm scared. Oh, it's worm pipes. Those are not worms, nor pipes. And the real question is, do they ever stop producing? I'm gonna go with no. What is that thing? This looks like a descendolator. We want to go to floor B2. Why are we going up? I smell frogs. That's not ominous at all.
Hi there. What's up?
Hi.
You're that digger called MegaMan, aren't you? Hey, what are you looking at me like that for? Boy, you're younger than they said you were. Now get me straight. I ain't got nothing against you personally, but my partner wants to get his hands on the Mother Lode, see? I haven't done this for a while. Hope I'm not too rusty.
Oh, you're definitely rusty. All right. Frogs! So much rust. All the rusties. You've got so much rust, even Lightning McQueen's sponsor can't save you.
Hey, you're tougher than you look, little man. I must be getting old. I'll be back once I catch my second wind. Try not to get killed before then, alright? See ya.
Unacceptable. I don't understand what the things are, but must explore. Hey, they do hurt me. They hurt me a lot. Ouch. Probably should have locked in before.
Looks like that trap can't be destroyed. If you're careful, you should be able to get around it.
So, I have this weird question. Why don't I just do this? I mean, there's literally no reason for me to even walk across that pathway. Am I not supposed to be able to jump this high or something? That is so weird. Or maybe the options were walk the plank or fight the monsters, and I chose fight the monsters. Money.
Look before you leap, Mega Man. It looks like there's a control panel to your right. Can you see it? It looks like there's a door over there you can use to get into the next area. But how are you supposed to get over there?
Forget how to look. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, that's back down where we entered at. Because that's the entrance, and then there was that thing. And that door is the blinky red pulsating one. Oh no, sorry, that's the entrance. That's the door we went in. This door below me is the blinky red pulsating one. Well, I'm gonna imagine that pressing something on the control panel ought to work. Release door locks. Center block, north door lock, release.
Looks like the door on the floor below that was locked has opened. Check it out, Mega Man.
Okay, so this way. Bruh! What is it, a Kakamora on a spinning disc of pointy pokey stabbiness? Ooh. It's the Plow Bros. Ooh, something saw me? No. Worth it. I'm pungent now. No, you don't know why they have so much HP. Because they're well armored. Worms! They also have big reactor shard things. Are there any more worms? They drop a lot. I think I... Oh, no, never mind. I forgot that it doesn't auto-turn. Which is weird because I was literally just not auto-turning. Let's not walk up the center where it looks like there's holes in the floor. That could potentially be pointy, pokey, stabby. Hello? Yeah, there we go. We'll have the first set despawn for the ease of eliminating him. Are we gonna get worms on our head? Oh, we've reached a crossroads, and this is the terminal. Downloading item data. Item locations will now appear on internal map display. Cool. Hey, look! An item location. Oh no, that's a button. This is a locked door. Center block, E-store, lock released. This is no longer blinky. So, with that opening, then I can assume that this is something important that I need to go into. Don't be a mimic, don't be a mimic, don't be a mimic, don't be a mimic. I'm guessing it's probably not, but it might be. You found blue card key. And now you're gonna get ambushed. Ow, right in the face.
I'm back. Miss me?
Hi back, I'm
Ready for
MegaMan.
round two?
You didn't have to bring the pointy pokey stabby things. Bro, why? You know what? This is fine. We're having a good time. Having a good time, having a good time. Supersonic. Hey, what's with the that? I don't know what that is, but I don't think I want to. Oh! Honestly, the environment's the worst part.
Hey, give an old man a break, will you? I think I pulled something. You might not realize it, but someday you'll be old too. Enjoy your youth while you can, but develop your skills, because your speed won't last forever. Oh, what do you care? You're not even listening anyway, are you? Later.
Since that card key was so hard to get, it must be used to access a central control panel. It's probably what you need to activate the panel that was just inside the entrance.
I mean, getting the key wasn't that difficult. Getting away with the key, that was a little different story. I bet this is the other door that we couldn't go through. I called it. Activate. Yes. I don't know why I would want to activate the security system. Probably just going to attack me. Oh look, a bridge.
You should be able to get to the top of the tower now. Wait, I'm picking up multiple readings.
Yeah,
the
they're...
Revobots seem to have been activated everywhere. Be careful, MegaMan.
Why are there Forgs? Forg! Oh, actually, this isn't gonna work. I forgot that I jumped off in order to get to this area. Now what I can actually do something about. Come here, frog. Oh, he got his attention. Okay, so this way I think will get me back up top. Oh, now I gotta do all this again. Slalom.
It looks like some kind of trap was activated when that tower appeared.
Hey, I remember this thing. I questioned its existence previously. Dodge, 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 jump. Nice! I mean, it's definitely taking damage. I just don't know if it's going to break or not. Because they don't go slowly if they don't cause damage. Or at least I don't think they do. But it's taken way too long, so let's move on. Not the Forgs again. Stay away. Ooh, upgraded Forg. Well, I got most of them. Bro. Not cool, bro. What, don't want to attack me now? Let me guess, you're camera shy. Wow. It's quite the explosion. Hey, at least I'm fully healed now.
The readings from that room are different from what they were before. It's like it seems flooded with energy.
It is.
See anything that looks different, MegaMan?
Yeah, the thing that's shooting me, the other thing that's shooting me, the thing that's shooting me. And various things that are taking away my targeting. Ow, 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 ow. Why ow? Ow, ow. Bro. Why am I short-circuity? So this this room may have set me up. Oh. Yikes. Bro. Thank you for the health. Finally. Borg! Watch my step. What, so I don't fall off? I thought maybe I shouldn't step on the green thing, and yet I stepped on the green thing. This feels like a boss battle. Nope, it's just a hallway with more of these things in it. Correct. Get destroyed. Borgs! Let me target the Borgs. Fine. Don't let me target them. I will shoot them manually. And then I will target you. Ah. Sorry, I need my Borg juice. There's Borg juice. Thank you. Nice. Aw, the gold one. Oh, I see. It got stuck in the wall. Yellow one, gold one. They're golden Zelda. In a room with 2 treasure chests and 1 ambitious digger. One would have the answer to all of his prayers, and the other would be a mimic. Would he be lucky, or would he end up like Frieren? Only one way to find out. You found 2,000 zenny. You found 4,000 zenny. It turns out the mimic was the friends we made along the way. Those are not worms, those are forgs! How to destroy a forg while avoiding the plow guy and collecting all of the forg drops. Okay, let's step back a bit and then blast him in the face. Okay, that was really, one shot away from having him done. Okay. Oh, there's an item in the room. There's an elevator. And there's an item in the room. Yay! 6,000 zen. Floor B1. It'd be one floor below the surface. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Ooh, this definitely looks like a trap. It was not a trap. That's a door. Ooh, a box. It's a mimic! I knew it was a mimic because it didn't show up as an item on my map. I don't know what they actually call them, but yeah, it's a guest that wants to eat you. I have Freerin stuck in a mimic. It's fun. Keep your forg away from me. Nice shot. I'm so slow. Ooh. Which one is the present and which one wants to kill me? That's the game show everybody's been playing these days. This one wants to kill me. This one is the present. Normal helmet. Can I wear... Oops, stop it. Can I wear a normal helmet? Guards against knockdown. Why not? Ooh, is the other one gonna have normal shoes? This one's a mimic. Or full of bombs. Rusted mine. What if it's rusted someone else's? Ooh. Speaking of speed... Do I need to do anything to activate the jet skates, or they just make me run faster? It's a mimic! Just walks away a little bit and then, ow! Give me your guts, mimic. Oh, it's Data. Thought it was like an evil version of Data. Charge. Save. Yes. And now boss fight.
This is it, Mega Man. Are you ready?
No. Scared.
The key we're looking for is probably in this room. Be careful, Mega Man.
Okay, so I'm predicting it now. The floor becomes shocky at some point. Okay, well, I'm just gonna jump over here and trigger this. Oh,
Hey,
look,
man, what kept you so long?
it's Mr. Whooshy.
If you're looking for the key, I've got it right here. Just messing with you. I did get the key, but the Master Reaver bot ate it. I asked him real nice-like if he'd give it back to me, but he's not the friendly type, you know what I mean? You can have the key, if you can get it back from him. I mean, there's 3 more keys. Claymore will probably figure out a way to get them, so it's no skin off my nose. I better be going. See ya!
Aye. Not a forg! Ow. I know this is doing literally nothing, but I'm kind of hoping he'll jump somewhere else if he can't find me. Or he'll stick his tongue out. I'm way too close to Forg. That's their unofficial name. Now, what, did he heal or something? Oh, I am almost dead. And now I am dead. Wow. I should probably pay more attention to my health. Is it the whole reloading process? Yeah, that's exactly why we.
I've got it right here.
This.
Just messing with you. I did get the key, but the Master Reaver bot ate it.
Remember this boss is kind of hard? That's
Ask him real nice.
terrible to hear.
Give it back to me, but he's not the friendly type. You know what I mean? You can have the key if you can get it back from him.
This guy's
there's
kind of
3
fun.
more keys. Claymore will probably figure out a way to get them, so it's no skin off my nose. I better be going. See ya.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and lock in there so we don't have to go through that whole animation again. Rig it. Yeah, oh, bubbles. No. Stop being a Borg. Ew, purple. Why? Bubbles, the bubbles. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, nope. Ow. Why are there so many things? And I'm dead. This one I think I'm doing well. I just get obliterated. Up in the air. Oh, and bumping into him is really detrimental to my health. I knew I didn't have a chance on that round. Actually, rapid fire is much better. We got him this time. There we go.
You did it, MegaMan! So that's one of
First
the
try.
keys to the Mother Lode. 1 down, 3 to go. We've got a long ways to go, but I know we can do it.
I am gonna go ahead and swap this one back out for the Power Razor. Just because I think it's a general function. Hey, there's people here now.
Thank you for saving our village. This is the school where we study and take quizzes. The mayor says she'd like to thank you. Please talk to her first.
Is this the mayor?
I hear you were the brave soul who saved our town from those pirates. Thank you. I'd like to give you something as a token of my appreciation. But before that, I'd like to ask for your help with one other thing. As you can see, your battle with the pirates caused a lot of damage. I'd like to ask you for a donation to help us rebuild the town.
Haha, yeah, that's right, Iron Man. You broke our city, so now you need to rebuild it.
For every donation you make, you'll receive a gift. Well, if you pass the quiz, that is. If you'd like to make a donation or take the quiz, come talk to me.
Well,
if you make a donation of 200 zenny, you can take the quiz. Want to try? If you don't think you're ready to take the quiz yet, try practicing with my other students here. Some people's questions are harder than the others. You should find the person who asks questions at the right level for you. Or do you want to take my quiz? If you want to make a donation, come see me. I'll help you get ready for the mayor's quiz with my own. If you can pass my quiz, I'll give you a prize. You want to take my quiz? Well then, let's begin. The three most well-known teas are Darjeeling, Assam, and Lipton. So I'm gonna cheat a little bit because I can. But this is funny. Too bad. Uva. I'm guessing it's Nilgiri? Nope, it's Keemun. Keemun. Not bad. What? How many albums did the Sex Pistols release, not including compilations? Seems like 3. Seems like 2. Seems like 10. Nope, it was 1. Which of these is not a type of cheese? It's Kaiser, because I know Kaiser before reading any of the rest of them. Kaiser is a bun. Not bad. Ooh. What is the most common element in the Earth's crust? Iron, silicon, oxygen, or carbon? Definitely carbon. Like I said, definitely not carbon. Something more like silicon. Or how about iron? In the crust, iron is not going to be more common than carbon. Not a chance. I mean, because you think about literally every living being, every living thing is carbon-based. There's a lot of carbon in most non-living things, too. I mean, they use radioactive carbon dating to determine how old rocks are, so that's an assessment of how much carbon's left. Well, the radioactive carbon, at least. Everything is carbon. A lot of it, for sure. Disappointed. This game is... It lies. What group sang the song Hungry Like the Wolf? And I'm hungry like the wolf. No, wait, that's... is that? Wait. What on earth and why does my... What? I wonder if these questions are different in the game for other regions. Like, where, whatever. I assume it was Japanese originally. Are these questions still about things that sound like they're North American related? I don't have a clue. I only know of like 2 of these. Okay, I've heard of 3 of them, but none of them are really musical artists that I listen to. You know, Duran Duran sounds like they're like they or he or it is hungry like the wolf. And we're gonna do this. Hey! My 25% chance of getting that right was good. Which of these is a mammal? Sea bass, a sparrow, turtle, raccoon. Ah. I was gonna say sparrow until I read the rest of them. Lays eggs, probably lays eggs. Does not lays eggs. That's one of the important things of being a mammal. Do you know it's super weird? Baby kangaroos. like still in the pouch level baby kangaroos, not like I'm out hopping around on my own. Yeah, it's super creepy. They're squishy looking. Who invented the light bulb? Guess what, game? You're wrong. You're wrong no matter what you have here, because the answer is not the thief Edison. The answer is not the thief Edison.
I don't have a clue what Faber invented. Probably cookware, because there's there's all those pans that are Faberware. Spelled slightly differently. And Bell is presumably Alexander Graham Bell, who invented not the Nobel, but the ring-a-ding-ding make a phone call bell. The telephone.
So, we're gonna give credit once again to Edison.
It's really Nikola Tesla.
Now, if they clarified that it was the incandescent light bulb, then it might be reasonably attributed to Edison. But Tesla actually made the first light bulb, to my understanding. Now, that could be wrong. Very well could be wrong. How many legs does a spider have? All of them. Because it's an octopus. Land octopus. Which of these stars is in the constellation Lyra? Altair, Sirius, Vega, Canopus. Well, we can probably use order of operations to exclude. I know that's not right. To exclude Canopus, because I feel like that's in somewhere else. Altair is the evil guy from, or the evil, pseudo-evil guy from Bomberman 64, so that's definitely not right. Vega is the name of a fancy TV with the aperture grill. Yeah, the aperture grill thing instead of the shadow mask. Which means that's probably the one in the constellation, because there's light that comes through the constellation, like the light from the electron beam gun comes through the shadow mask in the Sony Vega Trinitron, or Sony Vega, yeah, because it's like German. So it's this one, of course. I legitimately did not know that, and I was just justifying it with complete nonsense. When you use the wrong formula, get the right answer. Ah, yes. What is the modern name of Constantinople? Istanbul. El Salam, Ankara, Alexandria. Like I said, not that one. Probably Istanbul. Drat, you got all of them correct. First try. Guess that means I have to give you this pencil. You got pencil. You can try again if you want, if you think you can win again. Gonna ask me the same questions? Oh. What is the main ingredient of cake? Well, cake, of course. What is another common name for computer software? Prominence. Which of these is an insect? The frogs I just fought. Forg. Which of these is called the king of the beasts? A little lion. Grapes are used to make which one of these drinks? Orange juice. Which Brazilian city can the famous Copacabana Beach be found? Brasilia. Brazil mentioned. Sorry. I've got to get off the internet. It's not good for me.
That's Brazil Bruno, I believe, is the reference there, in case anybody wants to look up how terrible I did. I want it to be Rio, because that's like one of the more popular cities in Brazil. But I don't know. Hey, it is.
What is the capital of Brazil? Rio.
I lied. It's actually San Paulo. Like I said, it's not San Paulo. It's Brasilia. Because you'd be Brasili to pick something else. See?
The humid plains around the La Plata River in Latin America are called Humiditas Palenas.
Pampas, that's a type of grass.
Steppes, Savannah, Selvas. The humid plains, that feels like a savanna. And if you spell it backwards, it's Hanavas.
Which obviously it's not the right answer, because Hanavas is not a fun word backwards. Selvas. Pampas. Wow. So the grass is really a humid plain. Did you know that the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain because the plain is mainly most of Spain?
If you roll 2 dice, what are the odds that both will come up even?
Well, there is 6 sides. So there are 2, 4, and 6. And 2, and 4, and 6. And so there's 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, and 11. I don't remember how to do probability. Because realistically, I'm gonna math this in my visual brain here. This is now trivia night, yeah. So we have 6 possible evens. We need both to come up even, which means we have combinations of 2, and we have 1, 2, 3, and then we have 4, 5, 6, and then we have 7, 8, and 9. So it's 9, and there's, what, 6 and 6 is 12, so 9 out of 12? That doesn't feel right, which would make that 3 out of 4? That also doesn't sound right. I don't know. Looks like a 1 in 4 chance. That's my random guess. What was the World War II alliance between Germany, Italy, and Japan called? The Alliance. Germany, Italy, and Japan. The Allies. There was something about the Axis powers. I do remember that from geometry. Geography. Yes, ChatGPT. Hey, it's a viable resource. So, Axis. Yay. Because I vaguely remember something about the Axis powers. And it honestly, it may have had absolutely nothing to do with that particular instance, but that's it's stuck in my brain.
Ooh, I get a candy apple.
It goes well with my pencil. You're going to say the answer starts with A just to troll me. Well, I mean, it would kind of help because it reduces the answers by 1. or the possible answers. And according to the Stanley Parable, or whatever that is, with the door, and the if they take away one door, then your odds of switching, like you have the 3 doors. Game show host, you have 3 doors. 2 doors have a goat and 1 door has a prize. You pick a door, and then the game show host reveals 1 door and shows you that it's a goat, and then gives you the opportunity to keep your door or switch to the other door. And they say that you're supposed to always switch because you have like a 70% chance of getting the prize by switching, whereas if you stay with your existing one, you've only got like a 30% chance of having the prize, which is dumb. And every time I've looked at it, it drives me insane, because that's not how math works. Because your probability of having the prize under your original door is still exactly the same as it was before you learned that there was a goat in one of the other 2 doors. Because there's not a goat, and there's not a goat, or there's a goat, and there's a goat, and there's not a goat, and you have one of 3 goats. It's always 33%. If they show you a door, cool. There's still a 33% chance that your door is right, and a 33% chance that the other door is right. I don't know. I've fought with it, and it drives me absolutely insane, because my brain cannot just understand it. Schrodinger's cat, yes. There was a picture of the only known instance of a photograph produced of Schrodinger's cat, and it was a glass window, but you could kind of see through it. And on the outside of the window on the patio, there was a box, and then on the inside of the window, the cat was sitting where the box reflected. So in the window, you could see the cat in the box, and in the not in the window, you could see the box without the cat. Hey, I know this answer. 300 years ago, the first roller coaster was built in what country? Roller Coaster Tycoon, obviously. Why does this feel like a Russia thing? Which of these machines plays music? A music machine? Oh, wait. I know this answer. I've seen the Flopatron, the fax machine. How many minutes are in 1 hour? 3,600. Right? No. What? Why, brain? Brain, don't be dumb. What? That's got to be like seconds in an hour. That's not even... You know what's weird? This guy. I went... because of seconds and minutes and stuff in an hour, I went through because I was super bored, and I calculated the number of seconds in a minute, which was really easy, the number of seconds in an hour, the number of seconds in 24 hours, the number of seconds in a week, and then in a month, and then in a year, and then in a decade, and then... and I had this entire workup of how many seconds were in like 3 millennium or something, and it was absurd. And I don't have a clue why. It was it was something to do that was information. Which of the following has the lowest chance of being born? A female Himalayan cat, a male black cat, a female Siamese cat, a male tortoiseshell cat. Well, I feel like it's a cat with a tortoise shell because that just seems kind of absurd. But the answer is actually a female Siamese cat, I believe. Unless it's the calico cat that I'm thinking of. I don't know. We'll get it wrong. Tortoiseshell. I was right. I should have went with my tortoiseshell gut. What is the currency of America? Definitely the ruble. That's That's Russian, right? It's either Russian or German. Yen is Japanese. Euro is most European countries. And the dollar is Mexico. They do have Mexican dollars there, I believe. I think. Perhaps, possibly. Which I guess technically is Central and or South America. No, it's part of North America. Latin America. So technically still part of America. My geometry is not great. Dollar. That was kind of that was a giveaway response. When did the American Civil War start? Ooh. Dates. I know that it starts with a 1 and an 8. American Civil War. Okay. This is my thinking face. Her piercing green eyes are not helping. Not helping at all. It's probably 32, but I'm going with 48 because 48 feels better. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. First try. Which of these animals has a long nose? Let me do it for you. Oh, the memes. Elephant. That one needs to resurface. That one was a fun one. What inspired Hinckley to attempt the assassination of President Ronald Reagan? A movie, a comic book, a mystery novel, Confucius's Analects. Well, these are all incredibly generic, and if you're gonna try to kill Ronald Reagan, this is probably gonna be a more specific response. And therefore it's wrong. A comic book. A mystery novel. Like I said, a movie. Which one of these insects does not pupate? Oh no, I pupated. Oh, what? So, the butterfly, the silkworm moth, they both pupate. Black ant. Ants... Well, I guess, I mean... Are they considered pupa? Thought it was just an egg. Yeah, pupa comes after the whole being born and being a child, and then... What? Is a game from the 1900s... It's not really that old. Really going to teach me something? 1990s would be closer. We're gonna say Black Ant, because I don't think there's anything that could potentially be metamorphosized about that one. I know it's either Black Ant or Cricket. I don't think crickets do anything except be incredibly annoying when they get in the house. Okay. I was wrong. Show me a picture of a Black Ant pupa. Cricket. Candy bar. Candy bar. I'm confused. Yay, Keyman. 1. Geyser. Iron. Oh no, I punched the wrong button! That's the problem, because I didn't have it saved. Oh, it's different. Pigs are searching for truffles. Although dogs are also used when they don't want to have their searching thing eat the truffles. Which of these sports is a winter sport? Surfing. Who was the first president of the United States? I thought that said watermelon. President Watermelon. Which of these is made from ye milk? There's the such thing as milk bread. And you use milk in making cheese for pizza. But it's yogurt. Yogurt. What is the capital of China? Ooh, somebody's gonna get mad at me. Somebody's gonna get mad at me. Hong Kong is a country, isn't it? Beijing, Shanghai. I know it's not Tokyo. I feel like it's probably Beijing. Haha! I win. What do the mistletoe use to attach itself to its host tree? What? Generally people during Christmas? Seems like birds. They do be pooping. The largest desert in the world, located in North Africa, is false. False. Antarctica is actually a very large desert because it gets less than a required amount of rainfall or precipitation every year. It's just cold. And I think it's bigger than the Sahara. The northern wind that blows across the southern French coast is called westerlies? That seems like it wouldn't be a northern wind. But let's call it the Mistral. Because that's a word that I've heard used, but obviously it means the northern wind that blows across the southern French coast. Which of these is not a multiple of 12? 30. Who apologized to the Pope during the investiture controversy? Napoleon. Gregory the Seventh. Vladimir I. Henry the Sixth. Investiture controversy. That was definitely a Napoleon thing. Like I said, it was definitely not something Napoleon would do. And it feels more like a Henry. Strange juice. Is there any point in doing this 87,642 times? Ooh, Apollo 13. Apollo 11? Apollo 11 exploded. Never mind. Apollo 11 was the first one to land on the moon. Apollo 13 exploded. You can't use your hands in which of these games? It's like, okay, guys, time to check your hands. Yes, take him off like a little Lego guy. It wasn't baseball. I pushed the wrong button. A trumpet is an animal. An airplane, a piece of clothing. A musical doodle.
Round and round the record spins all day.
What do you buy in a butcher's shop? Electronics. No, that's a scalper's shop. Meat. The Java bat is the largest bat in the world. What is its wingspan? Ooh, 10 feet. 16 feet? I feel like it's got to be 6.5 feet. That's really 6 point. 275? Whatever 5 out of 12 is. It's a little bit less than half. So like 425. Capital of the United States is Washington, D.C. Which one of these composers lived the longest? Wagner, Schumann, Schubert, Chopin. Wagner. Which of these is used to take photos? Radio, camera, motorcycle, television. Let's be honest, lots of people use motorcycles to take photos. It doesn't do the actual photo taking, but it's definitely pertaining to the taking of the photo. Which country was Hitler born? He was born in Austria. Which of these is not a warm-blooded animal? The stork. Oh. Okay, so she had nothing more for me. I was the mayor's first student. If you can pass my quiz, maybe you're ready for hers. I can help you get ready for the mayor's test. All right, let's begin. How old was King Louis the XVI of France when he was crowned? Definitely 20. Which of the following has a connection with King Louis the XVI? Well, definitely the Magna Carta. Definitely the War of Independence. Definitely the Protestant Reformation. How about the Declaration of Rights? How many pencils are there in one gross? Well, one gross is 144. Because a limerick, a dozen, a gross, and a score, plus 3 times the square root of 4, divided by 7 plus 5 times 11 is 9 squared and not a bit more? Something like that. And the answer is 144. Which of the following is not an oxide? I think it's calcium oxide. Definitely not an oxide. That would be CaO. Cow. Rust, also known as iron oxide. And if you mix it with powdered aluminum and light it on fire with magnesium, it creates thermite, which will melt through the engine block of your car. Yay! Vinegar is not an oxide. Vinegar is acetic acid, which is hydrogen acetate, which is a H2 something acetate. And hydrochloric acid, which is hydrogen chloride, which is HCl. So there are 2 right answers here. I want to know if they're both right. I disagree. The game is wrong. Oops, I pushed a button too fast. If you sever one of a starfish's arms, what happens to the arm? It can grow into a new starfish, potentially. What is the surface of an earthworm's body like? It is hairy. But not hairy in the way that it's probably asking, and therefore this will be wrong. Yay, it was right. Who ruled over the Roman Empire at its zenith? Antonius, Marcus, Trajan, Aurelius. Definitely Aurelius. Bloop. Like I said, definitely Marcus. But it might have been Trajan. Trajan the Roman. I'm learning so much and I hate it. On what island was Napoleon born? Corsica. I really didn't have a clue. The author of Utopia is Voltaire. The author of Utopia is Thomas More. Who led the Russian Revolution and founded the Soviet Union? Khrushchev, Gorbachev, Lenin, Stalin. Ooh. I'm not gonna say it. I had a I might say it. Let me compose my brain here to make sure that it's funny. I don't know the name of the musical group. I'm drawing a blank. It's hilarious. I must know. I shall find out. Good thing I didn't say the one that I was thinking. Yeah. So I know the answer is not the last one, and here's my reason, because wasn't he the guy that founded the Beatles? Russian Revolution, Khrushchev, Gorbachev. I've heard of this name before, so we're gonna tries it. It was wrong. It was also wrong. If it's Lenin, I'm gonna be mad. Somebody call the Beatles. I want to fight. Because John Lennon founded the Beatles. I only know that because I looked it up. But I knew Lennon was tied to some music group. And it sped out similarly. I'm explaining it because I don't want any hate for making a dumb joke that's not even funny. It's super funny. Some diehard Beatles fan is gonna be like, that was not John Lennon. He only co-founded the Beatles. I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's what it says on Wikipedia. Here's your prize. I got notes. Soviet leader who made perestroika? Perestroika. Cherenko, Andropov, Gorbachev, Stalin. Perestroika. I don't know any German. Perestroika. Perestroika.
Perestroika. That sounds like a Gorbachev thing. Don't you think? Yay! I know nothing! What country did Columbus think he was in when he found America? That one is easy. How many degrees is the interior angle of a pentagram? Well, a pentagram has 5 angles, five sides. I'm drawing a pentagram. Don't summon anything, okay? Pentagram. And they are all slightly more than 90 degrees because they all look a little obtuse to me. Kind of like my face right now, probably. We're gonna go with 108. Yay! Louver. Now, I've been learning too much. Something's stabbing me in the brain. Which of these is not found in Paris? There's probably louvers in Paris. I think they have air conditioners. The Arc de Triomphe. Buckingham Palace. The Eiffel Tower. Well, Buckingham Palace is not in Paris. That is an England thing. What is the name of Tron's brother? Wow! Thanks for bringing us back into the game! Barrell! Data! Tron's brother is the monkey. Claymore is the big guy that we've been seeing stuff puts of. Teasel! Which of these isn't a fish? A whale! Unless... No, it's a mammal. Live young. What year was the first Crusade launched? 1069, nice. It was close. The numbers were backwards. Leader of the Italian Unification Movement. Gulliver, because he had his travels. Garibaldi, because that was the next one up from Gulliver. Which of these American cities is furthest north? New Orleans, St. Louis, Chicago, Los Angeles. So this one's too far south. That one's slightly less south. St. Louis is in misery. I am in misery. There ain't nobody that can comfort me. Oh yeah. Why won't you set me free? The solitude is slowly killing me. Oh yeah. Oh, you really got me back. Really got me back. I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna get you back. Yeah. So it's Chicago. Okay, it's actually not, because Chicago's kind of down in the Chicago. Well, Illinois is up here, though. Yep, Chicago. Is it? Is it down? Do I not know my geometry? I've already admitted that, so that could be part of it. Let's go Chicago! Belgium declared independence in 1831 from which country? England and Prussia. The Netherlands. France. Belgium. Belgian waffles. Waffles are a form of pastry that is kind of like a Danish, and Denmark is near the Netherlands, so obviously that's the answer. I'm impressed too. I think my justification's more fun than actually getting the answer right. I don't know if Denmark's anywhere close to the Netherlands.
Puck the tea. Don't spill it. Okay. Ooh. Perestroika. That is Gorbachev. I remember. How many discs are in the Bruce Springsteen live performance compilation? The Live. Now with 5 discs. If you throw 2 dice, what are the odds of getting a 9? Did I? Oh, wow. That's a different question, but it's similar. 2 dice, getting a 9 is 2 out of how many things? There's what, 6, 12? 2 out of 12, so 1 in 6? 1 in 12? 1 in 9? I don't know why that's the case, but we'll take it. Which of these elements is a noble gas? Argon, xenon, krypton, radon, fluorine, carbon, oxygen, argon. Did you know some noble gases will actually react under the correct conditions? Even though they're generally identified as being stable? It's great. I don't remember what those conditions are or which noble gases are capable of doing such things, but they actually will, even though like argon is used, argon? Xenon sometimes too, I think, as a cover gas in welding to help keep your welds from oxidizing. Fun stuff. Which of the following is represented by one character in the periodic table of elements? Chitin. That is not in the periodic table. Calcium is not C, because that's carbon. That's Ca. Nickel is N. Cerium is Cr. Because cesium is Cs. And unobtainium is UUOB. Nickel. I lied. Cerium. It's C. No. What is the... I must know. It's element symbol. Syria. That's the best way to... That's the best element. It lied! It lied! I want a refund! It is represented by CE. It lies! What year was this released? Had they even discovered cerium at that point? It lies. I'm going to fight you. You cannot be teaching me incorrectly. I thought you were the best student here. And nickel is Ni, so that wouldn't have been right either. Because nitrogen is N. Calcium is Ca. Ha! That is fascinating. So all of the answers are wrong because chitin isn't a element. Look at a picture here.
So we have sulfur, California, Einsteinium, berkelium, and also I'm gonna sing that whole song. So if I go like this, I can zoom in a bit. Lanthanides, cerium. Yep, that's definitely not a single character. There's actually not a lot that are single characters. Hydrogen, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, phosphorus, sulfur, iodine, tungsten, which is based on wolframite, which is why it's a W, yttrium, vanadium, and that is all of the single... Oh, potassium. Can't forget potassium. And toxic beryllium. I am actually disappointed. The game, all immersion is lost. You yeah. Where's the developer's contact information? I'll write them and complain. Your game from 30 years ago, it's got wrong information in it. You need to release an update for it to fix that. Which of these is not one of the Great Lakes? I don't know. I think they're all pretty great, but obviously it's the one that doesn't start with lake. Who captained the first expedition to sail around the world? That sounds like something that Magellan did. In England's War of the Roses, the red rose stood for which family? Plantagenet? Plantagenet. Why does that sound familiar? Talbot, York, Lancaster. The family Lancaster. The red rose. The red rose of the Lancaster family. I don't know how I know it. It's there. It sounds good. I've got like a 25% chance of being right anyway, so the odds are ever in my favor. Who was president of the U.S. when it had the most troops in Vietnam? Vietnam. It wasn't Kennedy. Carter? Nope. Carter. Don't mind me, I'm short-circuiting as we dial up our internet. Feels like Nixon. Feels like Johnson. Ooh, the Machu Picchu ruins are representative of which culture? Mesoamerican culture, Andes culture, Mayan culture, Indus culture. Whoa, that's some serious deja vu. I feel like we've done this before. Not like just today, like previously. Like this question has come up in my brain. Because my... It has. It's not that one. It's also not that one. It's not that one. Like I said, this is one. Mug. Maybe. Okay. The French Revolution. Oh, it was in 1776 with the U.S. Revolution, of course. 1689. 1789. Ooh, the Communist Manifesto. That was from Marx.
How many days were there from January 1st, 1990 to December 31st, 1999? This is my thinking face is back. I'm thinking. So my brain says there was, let's see, that's 9 years, so that's 2 leap years. So by process of elimination, we should be able to do this one. What is the world's largest lake? The Caspian Sea isn't a lake, but apparently it's the biggest one. Which of the following animals is not a hermaphroditic species? The oyster, the snail, the earthworm, or the woodlouse? I know the earthworm is. The snail? I think the snail. If it's this one, that would be a lousy choice. It's not the snail. Oyster. It's the woodlouse. Which is the natural enemy of the shrimp? I have no idea. Octopus. Which of these works was produced by Leonardo DiCaprio? Leonardo da Vinci. David! Not David! Not that one either! Which ethnic group founded the nation that became the Roman Empire? The Etruscans. Because they could be entrusted with the new empire. What country's embassy was seized during the Iranian Revolution? It sounds like the USA embassy. Only one more question to go. Ooh, the award ceremony for the Nobel Prize is held in Copenhagen, Oslo. It's one of these two, even though Helsinki, Georgia sounds fun. Stockholm? Stockholm. Nobel Prize in Stockholm, Nobel Prize in Copenhagen. Copenhagen. Helsinki? It's definitely not Helsinki, and it's not Oslo, because I don't have a clue where Oslo is. Copenhagen is too long. They wouldn't hold it there because it would be difficult to read off the details pertaining to it during a quick snippet on the news. So it's definitely got to be Stockholm. Puck the pastry. I don't have anything else to give you, but you can try my quiz again if you want. No! Whoa. I maybe should take off my zoomy feet.
If you make a donation of 200 zeni, you can take my quiz. Want to try? If you don't think you're ready to take the quiz yet, try practicing with my other students here. Some people's questions are harder than the others. You should find the person who asks questions at the right level for you. Or do you want to take my quiz? Good luck!
This wasn't covered in any of the testing material before. When was the Pink Floyd album Dark Side of the Moon released? It was in 1973.
Hey, I know this answer. 1. Highest latitude. Ooh. Tokyo is down there. New York is up here. London is up there. Paris is down. I think we're London, actually. Ha! Which of these elements is a noble gas? I don't trust anything periodic table related anymore because you guys lied to me. Trust destroyed. Definitely argon. Which of the following animals is not a hermaphroditic species? The answer is lousy. Crocodiles are known to sometimes swallow small stones. Why? To get extra calcium, to clean their intestines, to aid in digestion. What are they, worms with a... Gizzard, that's the word. No, they use them as weights to help them sink. The edict issued in 1598 that granted freedom to the Huguenots was the Edict of Entente. It was not their intention. Nantes. What year did the World War II begin? World War II, 1945. 1941. 1939. Aim for the fusion of Greek and Oriental cultures. Greek and Oriental. Mesopotamian. No. Hellenistic. No. Indus. No. Hellenistic. Which of the following events in American history, of the following events in American history, which is the oldest? The Civil War, the Revolutionary War, Prohibition, Apollo moon landing. Not the moon landing. It's gonna be the Revolution. That would have been before alcohol was illegal. So, Revolution! You did it! Congratulations! I need the voice from, what's her name? From Ape Escape. When you come back from one of the quests. And she's like, you did great! You get a textbook and Energizer pack as prizes. You got textbook and Energizer pack. Energizer. It keeps going and going. Did you know that there's something in the village? I kind of assumed, I guess, but, I mean, you never really know until you get there, right? Even better than the prize I gave you before. Oh, thanks for clarifying. I've been waiting for the right person to come along to give it to. I figure you're the right person to let have it. If you want to buy it, it'll cost you 2 million zenny. Or, I can give it to you if you answer 100 questions correctly. What do you want to do? Do I have money? There's a Van Halen song that describes her. This person here. That's kind of awesome. I'm sorry, but it looks like you don't have enough zenny. Come back again when you've got enough, alright? I can give you that item if you pay 2 million zenny or answer 100 questions. What do you want to do? I guess I'm gonna take the quiz. Nothing. If you answer all 100 questions correctly, I'll give you the treasure of the village. You can try as many times as you want. Come back when you think you're ready.
Well, good news, lady teacher person. I have the magic of redo. Take the quiz.
I knew you were the kind of person who loves a challenge. If you get a question wrong, you have to start over. Good luck.
Is this really happening? Capital of the United States is Washington, D.C. Machines plays music, cassette deck. The rebellion against the East India Company in 1857 by Indian mercenaries is the Dreyfus accident. It's actually called the Sepoy in the Boxer Rebellion. Like I said, it's not the Boxer Rebellion. It was the Sepoy! How long does Halley's Comet take to circle the sun? Ooh, I know this. I know this? Oh, I thought it was 40, but the closest would be 37. I don't trust it. It's wrong. It's 66. It's wrong. It's 76. What instrument did Don Henley play in the Eagles? And that was obviously the keyboardist. And by that I mean the bass player. And with that in mind, he played the drums. Which of these sports is considered a skiing sport? Well, skiing, of course. How many legs does a spider have? What Apollo project was the first to land on the moon? Apollo 11, because 13 blew up. We went over this before. Which of these lays the most eggs at one time? Ooh, the chicken. Sardine, because there's tiny and multiples of them? Nope. Sunfish, because they're sun, and I have no justification. What year was Wilhelm I crowned Emperor of Germany? That was 1871. Again, I had no idea what that was. When America declared independence in 1776, how many states were there? There were 50 nifty United States from the 13 original colonies. Wow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It's technically colonies and not states, so the answer is 0. Unless you're talking about like solid, liquid, and gas, and then the answer is 4 because there's also plasma. But that's a whole different state. Which of these units is used to measure electric current? Amperes. Which nation built a wall dividing Berlin in 1961? I'm confused, and the U.S. The Soviet Union. Shocker. East Germany. What is Eric Clapton's nickname, which he used as a title for an album? Magic Hand. Light Hand. Slow Hand. French Revolution began in what year? 1880. This one. War of Roses was the Lancaster family. Connection with Louis the Number, the Declaration of Rights. What year did the Crimean War break out? 1830. 1848. 1814. We'll get there eventually. How many degrees is the 108? I didn't even need to read the rest of that. Which is a natural enemy of the shrimp? The octopus. Octopatus. What year did World War begin? It was... I don't remember. This one. Euro Disneyland built in... Euro? Frankfurt, Brussels. Brussels sprouts. Sprouted up a new Disneyland. Okay. That's wrong. Paris? Which of the following is not a Benelux country? Benelux? Benelux? Benelux. Benelux. Oh, I know the answer. Be as in Belgium. Ne as in Denmark. And Lux is in Luxembourg. Because it's obviously not Denmark. Because this has Netherlands. So it's Denmark. Ha! Because it's Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg. Benelux. Hey, that was actually a legitimate assessment of the answer. I like it. Capital of China is Beijing. I pushed the button too fast. There are 60. Nobody clip that. You're not allowed to clip that. How many times is the number 1 used between 10 and 20? Oh, 3. What? Oh, what? Between. So does that include 10? Because if it doesn't, then it's 11. It's 12. Because there's 10 plus 11. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 is 10, plus 1 is 11. Math. Just do it. So we've gone from playing Mega Man to back to school time. Thought I was done with school like 70 years ago. Which of these is a reptile? The chimpanzee, the egret. I don't know what that is. It sounds like a marsupial ferret. And the chameleon. Chemalalala. Who was the first president of the United Washingtons? Which of these bodies has the highest water level in the world? Lake Victoria. I was wrong. Caspian Sea. I was wrong. The Great Salt Lake. Lake Titicaca. Titicaca? Sounds Latin American. I don't know about that. Central American. That was further that towards the equator. Bark? Okay. Woof. I think I'm losing it. The pressure of the quiz is getting to me. Which of these items was used to cast votes with in 6th century BC Athens? Only 71 more to go. And I get the thing that's probably going to be like a leaf or something. Feels like BC Athens. They probably use pottery shards. Yay. It's the when she claps after I get one right. That's exactly how I feel. He's gonna snap. You can't use your hands in which of these games? Saka. Which of these is the national sport of Japan? Sushi. Mount Fuji. Samurai. Well, that one's pretty clear. Sumo. What is the main ingredient of the Thai soup Tom Yen Gung? Tom Yen Gung. Tom Yen Gung. Tom Yen Tom Yum. I'm trying to decipher that based on the fact that I know nothing in Thai. As far as the language is concerned, I'm feeling like gung must translate into something around oysters, and Tom Yum is something like soup of, and therefore it is soup of oysters, because why not? Okay, so it's shrimp. Which of these is the hardest stone? Topaz, crystal, ruby, fluorite. Crystal. Nope, it's not crystal. Topaz, which ironically crystal is more of a structure, not really a stone. Topaz versus ruby. Ruby is a chromium doped, chromium and titanium doped oxide of chromium, because I can make rubies in the microwave. Pretty sure they're pretty strong. I know nothing about fluorite, except for it's fluorescent. Part of how it gets its name, or how one of them gets their name from the other. Let's go ruby. Yay! Which of these is not a multiple of 12? 30. Ooh, who led the Russian Revolution and founded the Soviet Union? It was the Beatles. Yes, that joke had to come back. She brought up the question, so I had to make the joke again. Blame her, not me. But look at that face. You can't actually blame her. Which of these insects does not pupate? I don't remember which one it was. I know I got it wrong. And cricket. Which one of these American cities is the furthest north? And Chicago. Which of these was not invented during the Renaissance? Telescope. Printing press. Compass. Trying to think. Ren Fair vibes. What would be out of place at a Ren Fair? The steam engine doesn't feel like it should be at a Ren Fair. Yes. So weird. So very weird. What organ does a snake use to sense heat? It's gloves, obviously. Because if you don't, then you're gonna get burned. They wear them on their hands. With their bats. It's definitely the pits. Snakes don't have hands to wear gloves or mitts. Or whatever use a bat would be for them. How on earth do they have pits? There's no arms. Okay, we're making good progress. First emperor of the Roman Empire was Caligula Augustus. Augustus? Oh. Nero? Titus, Augustus. Titus, Augustus. Augustus, Titus. They were like back and forth. It was Emperor Augustus. Yes. Who wrote the Communist Marxifesto? What year did the Opium War between Britain and China break out in? 1840. How many pencils are there in one gross? Well, it depends. Has somebody been chewing on them? Because it only takes one for that to be gross. 144. Which animal can lose its tail to escape from enemies? The dogfin. Definitely a lizard. We actually encountered one of those, and it's weird because then the tail goes on the ground. Fun stuff. If you sever one of a starfish's arms, what happens to the arm? It grows into a new starfish. Which of these is not found in Paris? The Buckingham Palace in London. Or whatever. It's Buckingham, let's call it a planet in Europe. It's not a planet. A city, a place. I'm pretty sure it's definitely in England. It might not be in London. What is the name of Tron's brother Teasel? Grapes are used to make wine. Which of these is an elephant? The lion, of course. Halfway there, keep it up! The highest mountain in the world is Mount Kilimanjaro. No, actually, it's Mount Everest. Ooh, apologize to the Pope. And it was Henry the Vladimir? Was it the Henry or the Vladimir? I don't remember which one it was. Henry. Which of these is yogurt? How many discs are 5? Because it was called Alive, and live rhymes with 5. Which of these is a mammal? Which of these did not sail? Ooh, the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. I know this one. Which country was Hitler born in? Austria. A trumpet is a musical doodle. Listen again to my musical doodle. What is the Japanese art of folding paper called? Samurai, tortilla, pasta. That would be origami. Which people settled in Mesopotamia in or around 3000 BC? The Hittites, the Sumerians. Are they from Sumeru? That's a whole different series. The Hittites, I like. It's the Sumerians. Who lied about inventing the light bulb? Edison. Thank you for clearing that up. What was the name of the war between Maria Theresa and Prussia in 1756? That was the 7 Years' War. Wow, it actually was. Where is London? England. What is the most common iron in Earth's crust? Iron. Which of these animals has a long nose? Let me do it for you, Jimmy. Elephant. Who ruled over the Roman Empire? That was Aurelius? No, it was Trajan. Marcus Antonius. I don't remember Trajan. Trajan? Yeah, he's Trajan. It's like one of those guys from that horse. The horse from Troy. It was Trajan. How many eyes does a whirligig beetle have? 16. 7. 4. Ooh. Teeny-mon. Lipton. Tortoiseshell. I remember that answer. Ooh. Oh man, I thought we were gonna get something fun. We got Curies and Rads as a result. Which of these units is used to measure the frequency of sound waves? Well, if they get too loud, they might hurt. Which of the following animals is not a hermaphroditic species? I've got a lousy answer for you. What was the World War II alliance between Germany, Italy, and the Axis powers called?
The award ceremony for the Nobel Prize is held in Stockholm. What Brazilian city is the famous Copacabana beach found? I butchered that name because it's in Rio de Janeiro. Which of the following shellfish is used to cultivate pearls? That is definitely a oyster. Mussel? Oyster. Probably abalone. But it's an oyster. Oyster. They make wonderful crackers. They're actually super bland. 25 left. Will we survive? This is a shark. Which is which of the following igneous minerals has a whitish color? Quartz, augite, biotite, peridotite. Well, peridotite is yellow, I believe. Augite is not something I'm familiar with, and neither is biotite, but quartz is white, unless it's rose quartz, and then it's pink. Who founded the Yellow Hat sect in Tibet in the 15th century? Well, the Dalai Lama, of course. It actually was. When did the American Civil War start? 1848? 52? 61? If you divide 29 gumdrops equally among X people and have 5 left over, X equals 24. I mean, it could. Because then everybody gets 1. So, 5 plus X. X. 5 plus X. 5 plus what? 29 divided by X equals 5. So 5X equals 29, and that's not the right formula. 29 divided by X equals Why does that not math right? What am I doing wrong there? If you divide 29 gumdrops equally among X people, 29 divided by X plus 5 equals Y? No, equals 5. Equals 1 remainder of 5, 1/5. So, I don't know, I'm just going to put it in there backwards. 29 divided by 3 would be 8. It gives you 24, and that leaves you 5 left over. Because 5 would leave you 4 left over. 18, 24... 6 would let each one have 4 and have a remainder of 5. So 3 would be Haiku. We are having quiz time on Flashback Fridays, which is itself kind of a flashback, I suppose. 7, 14, 21, 28 would leave a remainder of 1, so it's not 7. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. That doesn't work. It could be 3 or 6. No, it does work, because if it was 3, you couldn't have 5 left over because everybody could have 1 more, and there'd be a remainder of 2. So it's gotta be 6. Yay! Wow, you've answered 80 questions so far. Only 20 left to go. Good luck. Soviet leader who made perestroika his slogan was Gorbachev. What island was Napoleon
born on? Well, that was Corsica. I'm glad they don't change the location of the answers in the stack, so I can use my semi-photographic memory to remember them. What is the tilt of Earth's axis? It is 12.3 degrees, like I said.
Oh no! You were getting so close, too! Oh no! You were getting...
There we go. Wow, that's a lot more than I would have expected.
Correct.
The humid plains around the La Plata River in Latin America are called the selvas. No, that's right, it was the pampas grass. Pampas grass. The rock group U2 gets its name from forcing its album onto millions of iOS devices after an iTunes update. U2 is a spy plane. Like 90% of these answers I didn't actually know. What value does the Roman numeral M represent? X is 10, M is 100. M is 500, M is 50. M is, like I said, 1,000. Which American company began mass producing automobiles in 1913 with the invention or implementation, at least, of the assembly line? Ford. Who captained the first expedition to sail around the world? Magellan. What inspired Hinckley to attack the assassination of President Ronald Reagan? That was a movie? Yes. How many days were there from January 1st, 1990 to December 31st, 1999? Because there are 2 leap years, it is 3652.
90 questions down. Only 10 left. This is make or break time. Don't blow it.
What was the title of Huey Lewis and the News' 1983 hit album? Science, resort, power, sports. Power? Resort, power? It's not sports. Sports is not. Eeny, meeny, miny, science. Like I said.
Oh no, you were getting so close too.
Resort. If it's sports, I'm gonna be mad. It's sports! Riot! Which of these album covers shows the 4 Beatles' entire bodies? Is this a coincidence that there's a question in here about the Beatles after I was making a joke about Vladimir Lenin in the other question? It's Vladimir Lenin, right? Joseph Stalin, Vladimir Lenin, yeah. So they're definitely all on Abbey Road because that's the one where they're walking across it, isn't it? Across the crosswalky thing. I know nothing about the Beatles at all. Which of these is not one of the Great Lakes? What on earth is a Chaplin Lake? Which of these isn't a fish? The whale, because it's a mammal. I am 100% mammal. It's a mammalian thing. SpongeBob quotes. Which city was not included in Britain's 3C policy? Well, Cairo is in Egypt. Caracas, Calcutta, Cape Town. Cape Town? Ooh, I'm torn because this one has 2 words in it, and that seems like a reason for exclusion. And it's wrong. What did she say? You were getting so close, too. I just want to make sure we weren't missing any dialogue? Dialogue there. I would have been wrong anyway. Calcutta.
Caracas. When was the Pink Floyd album Dark Side of the Moon released? Ooh. This one. Like I said. This one. Like I said. This one. We had this question earlier, and clearly I didn't pay attention. This is a lie. It lies again. Vinegar. Vinegar. I'm gonna internet it. I must know. Is Vinegar an oxide? Wow, somebody zoomed in. Vinegar is an aqueous solution of acetic acid and trace compounds. He lies. Zinc oxide can be made from vinegar, sodium hydroxide, and Vinegar. I want to know Vinegar. Chemical formula. You'll never get me formula, Plankton. What? CH3COOH. That is not an oxide. That is a hydroxide group. There's a hydroxide. Both of these are not an oxide. What? Wait. We knew that. Hydrochloric acid is not an oxide. Well, I don't know. I'm sorry. I was going off on Vinegar, and that's not the problem here. Chloric acid and oxide is hydrochloric acid and acid. Oxide. Not an oxidizing agent. It is not an oxide. You lied. You lied, teacher. Teacher. Sensei, your information is incorrect. Oh, that's why that was, gotcha. I gotta go back through this, because I didn't push the other button. Okay. Brain. What year was Hall & Oates' hit album Private Eyes released? That was an 87 thing, wasn't it? Nope. 84? 81? We're down to 2 options, so it's gotta be one of them. There we go. The pillar of flame caused by an eruption on the sun's surface is called a flare. I actually know this one. You lied to me. What did I do? Hold on a second. I have to fix this. I'm not restarting all of that all over again. Give me just a moment. I must fix. I must fix. Ooh, scary. I'm glad I have the fixing ability. There we go. This is a lie. Whatever this is, it's a lie. I knew it wasn't Corona. Prominence. 99 down. 1 to go. You're almost there. Prominence. I've literally never heard of that. You have flares. You have I mean, it's a flare. It's a solar flare. I'm gonna Google it. If all else fails, Google it. What is a solar promenade? No, wait, prominence. Okay, well, it comes up as a suggested. Search.
sometimes referred to as a filament, is a large plasma magnetic field structure extending outward from the sun's surface, often in a loop shape. Versus flare. Okay, so I get a flare is more of a magnetic ejection from the sun, whereas a prominence is a plasma, basically a plasma arc. It's trying to do some plasma arc welding.
Take a deep breath. Relax. Are you ready? Okay then. Here's the last question. Good luck.
Belgium declared independence in 1831 from which country? And we figured this one out by process of elimination, because Belgium and Belgian waffles are similar to pastries, and pastries are made in Denmark, which is close to the Netherlands.
Yay! Congratulations! I can't believe it. I never thought there'd be someone who'd answer everything correctly.
First try.
Here's your prize, Zet Saber. You got Zet Saber. You're destined for great things, I can tell. I don't have anything else to give you, but you can take the quiz again if you want. What do you want to do? Nothing. You know a lot. I'm impressed.
We have impressed her. Do they say anything different now? No. Okay, so items. The Zet Saber, legendary shining sword, one quiz game. Oh, maybe Roll can use it to make something. We gotta go see if she can make something for us with our fun stuff that we've collected now, and then we'll probably have to wrap up for the day. If I hold triangle, the little claw thing on the right side goes clampy. Hello. Did the pirates destroy your house?
Did you see the green monster inside the ruins? When I grow up, I'm going to go inside the ruins to see it too.
What green monster do you speak of? Hello. Howdy, welcome to my shop. What can I do for ya? Parts? Turbocharger, range booster. We have a... I was gonna say a ton of money, but I mean, we've got enough for the padded armor. Yes. And literally everything else. Oops. Let me get some items. Refilled at stores, refilled at stores. Bionic parts, light chip. That is important. Let's go ahead and grab that. That'll increase our health. We'll probably come back for the other stuff. Wow, where are all these people coming from?
I came back to see if that giant crab robot was gone. I'm so glad it's safe again. What? You got rid of it for us? Wow. You're amazing. I like strong men like you.
Oh, I ran at the first sign of trouble. I'm too old to be a hero. Huh? You say you saved the town?
Well, I guess I owe you my thanks then.
You must be pretty good to clear out those ruins. What? You found a giant green monster inside? I guess the legends were true then. Was that the frog monster that they're talking about? Hello.
Welcome. Looking for something?
A stuffed doll. A model ship. Oh, wow. Look at the price of that. Toilet cleaner. That's literally bleach.
I'll have this sent to the flutter for you.
Okay. Yes.
Sorry, but it looks like you're a little short. Hey. No need to be making fun of my height.
Okay. The little claw guy doing his little claw thing on the side there. Alright, off we go to the flutter. Blammo. He bounced off the wall. Okay, we'll go up and talk to Roll first, and then we'll come back down and talk to Data so we can save. Oh, she must be at the helm then. We're certainly not going to read her diary while we're here. Tron Bond.
It looks like that Tron or whatever her name is was saying bad things about me to MegaMan. I'll have to ask him what she said later. We got the first key. It's hard being a supporter, not able to see anything, just relying on sensors. I'll have to try harder next time. I owe MegaMan that much.
Cool. Hey, look, there's a Data here.
You did it, MegaMan! Let's head back to the Sulphur-Bottom and give Bluecher the key. I mean, we have to ask him where the next key is anyway, right? Did you want to do anything before we head back to the Sulphur-Bottom?
Yes. Development room. Develop.
I can make hover shoes. You want me to? Wait a second, MegaMan. Finish making hover shoes. See you later.
Long barrel. Machine gun. Rusted mine. Rotating piece of machinery. More about tracking systems. Oh, mechanic notes.
It's like this book talks about long-range attacks.
Artillery notes.
Might be able to make something if I had a hollow tube.
Bomb schematic. Something rubbery that bounces. Bottle rocket.
Tracking systems.
And machinery. Something like a machine gun. Zet saber. Be more about blades. Growl. All right. Okay. With that, we are ready to roll. For those of you watching after the stream, I do want to remind you that we stream these videos live at twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. We are here Monday through Saturday at roughly 7 p.m. Central Time. But Flashback Fridays is only on Fridays at 7-ish. Make sure you follow us on Twitch to join the chaos and check out our streaming schedule for the current lineup. We also have a Facebook and Instagram. Those are the best places to stay up to date with any changes that may occur pertaining to the streaming schedule. And we have a TikTok and the social media platform formerly known as Twitter if you want to check us out over there. Otherwise, if you're enjoying the content there on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot, and it lets us know what content you guys are enjoying. That's everything for this episode of Mega Man Legends 2 on Flashback Fridays. Hope you guys had a wonderful time today. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Until then, stay random.
Welcome to Flashback Fridays, where memories unfold. We're diving into the past, where classic stories are told. Nintendo, Sega, Super Nintendo, and more. We're unlocking the treasures that gaming has in store. Flashback Fridays. It's the time machine of fun, retro games and laughter. Our journey just begun. Grab your controller. Let's rewind and play. Nostalgia's calling. It's Flashback Friday.